warning didn't work.
What do you want us to do, ma'am?
Activate Kruger.
Agent 32 Robert, we are sending a packet over.
Do you like playing the badass?
It's funny, not really. Like, not as much as I liked playing, you know, Vickers in District 9 or Murdoch in the A-Team, which were fun characters for me. This was a bit heavier. Even although he wasn't that serious, there's like a sort of a dark, satirical humor in the character. He's a bit of a caricature, but still, he was the most removed from my sort of everyday personality, I guess, or energy. So it was a lot about harnessing a lot of kind of aggressive negativity, if you will, which wasn't necessarily fun. I mean, it was fulfilling. It was interesting to do, and kind of fun, I guess, to explore the more aggressive side of myself, or kind of having to face the fact that I'd grown up in very violent places in Johannesburg, for example.
Was this the hardest challenge for you on this part?
Yes, basically staying in a more aggressive, intense, intimidating energy was quite challenging at times. Yeah, I generally want to just mess around and joke with people, and you know, it didn't work with Kruger. When I tried to do it, he would just be horrible. I had like a 5-second rule with Kruger where I couldn't be him longer than 5 seconds on the set. Or once the camera stopped rolling, you know, because I would be like insulting to people or just unpleasant.
So after a long day of shooting, was it easy for you to get out of the role?
It was easy to get out of the role as such, but the aggression and the kind of very sort of more testosterone-y alpha male thing sort of sits with you longer, you know. I would have been more inclined to get into a fight with someone or something, much more than I would normally be. I would normally be like totally not wanting to fight, totally just like walk away, run away. But I was definitely more in the frame of mind. Had I been confronted, I would have likely gone, you know, sort of, what happened to Sharlto? Oh, he's got a beer bottle in the face. He was out last night and thought he was Kruger. Yeah.
Welcome, Agent Kruger.
10,000 kilometers and closing.
Shoot them down. Missiles away.
You and the director, you've been childhood friends. How did that influence your work?
I think it's more our upbringing in South Africa and kind of a shared experiences of socio-political things, of racial clashes, of humanity, of, you know, all these different issues that we grew up with. Kind of love-hate relationship at times with our country. Those things give us, you know, kind of inform some of the kind of work that we like doing together.
How difficult is it for an actor from South Africa to get into Hollywood?
Yeah, I mean, that's... I think it's difficult for an actor from anywhere to sort of get into Hollywood. And it was very ironic that I sort of managed to do it by playing a South African character. You know, that I think is particularly unusual. And even a South African character that South Africans would not ordinarily have been proud of. You know, something like Vickers van der Merwe is the type of South African that we would really rather pretend doesn't exist. So that was pretty crazy. I still don't quite know how that happened, and just kind of very grateful that it did.